discussion. Ignore that. This I'm gonna actually close that down. So, and honestly, I'm gonna hide like everything, just cause this I want it to be oops, not the webcam. Yips. Just because right now, serious mode. That's what. All right, so I wanted to do this quick video. Oh man, I gotta get into it. So, for reference, I'm gonna show a video really quick to you guys. Let me make sure I got sound on. I'm gonna show a video, and oh god, these photos are so good, man. I love them all. Here, so I'm gonna show you guys a video, and this is what this is in reference to. Let me actually do it here. I'm gonna hide this video right here. So I'm gonna show this video. All right. So this is and this is kind of started kind of a huge thing where everyone's kind of giving their opinion, and I want to give mine, but here you go.
I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of all the bullshit happening in this community. This used to be a goddamn community of gamers, nerds, kids that got bullied, kids that got fucked with, kids that resorted to the gaming world because the real world was too fucking hard, too shitty, too lonely, too sad and depressing. Now it's ran by the fucking goddamn same sluts that rejected us, the same sluts that chose the goddamn fucking cool kids over us, the same sluts that are coming into our community, taking the money, taking the subs, the same way they did back in the day. Fuck that. I am the goddamn fucking reality check. I am the goddamn fucking king, and I will fucking lead you. Get your goddamn sack.
Alright. Anyways, that's a reference, and honestly, the majority of people have been giving them quite a bit of backlash, I guess. Oops. Yeah, quite a bit of backlash in all honesty. And it's good. It's good to see, because I think there's a lot of truth to what he's saying, but there's also a lot of things wrong with it. And that guy's like, that's him, like he's known for being like that, so that's not like, oh, he's really pissed off for some reason. That's just his persona he has on Twitch. So but there's a lot, like, So the way that I want to have my statement on this is that I agree with them, and in the sense of, we are getting a lot of streamers now who are honestly, and it's not, I don't want to say it's specifically females, but because it's not their fault, and I'll explain everything in a second, but yeah, we are getting a lot more streamers that we're seeing that are using certain things in order to take just advantage of how our society is on the internet in order to get them views and followings and things like that. And I don't disagree with that. I see it happening, and you know, I lose a little bit of my soul slightly when I see people like that. But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with having those people here. You know, we're no better than, as the guy put it, like, you know, the sluts or whatever are putting other people down, that put the nerds down in school and stuff. We're no better than them if we're kicking them out of our community, you know? We are just as bad as they are, as they were, if they were those kind of people in high school or wherever it was. And you know, that was, for me, high school was years ago, and my high school was boring as hell. But the point is that this Twitch is a place that's supposed to be all-inclusive. It doesn't matter if you're a nerd. And I do feel bad, because it was a place of just nerds and gamers and stuff to really show what they love, and follow content creators and stuff that they love, and follow a passion that 20 years ago didn't really exist, you know, and the fact is, we can do this now. And there's a lot of just as I said, I don't disagree that there aren't those kind of people popping up who are really using their body and using not even just their body, but just certain things about to get, using giveaways as a way to get followers and subscribers, using bodies or secret Snapchats or all these different things that are both female and male streamers are doing to take advantage of the system, pretty much. And as I said, I don't disagree that those people don't exist. They do. But at the same time, there's something wrong with us trying to push those people down just as much as they said they pushed other people down in school or whatever. We should be better than those people, right? And that's kind of the way that I've seen this whole thing is like, no matter who's on the content and who's making content, it's our job as a community to welcome whoever it is, and you support the people you do. And Ninja he had a great video up about it where, it's true. He was saying that he's been around the block for a very long time, and he kind of knows how things work, and he's very true. The fact is let me add, I don't think Bad Life is here anymore, but for reference, like, most people who come to Twitch for watching specific things. They come to watch Halo speedruns, or they come to watch a CS:GO pro, or a titty streamer doing yoga on stream. That's what they come to Twitch to watch. As soon as that streamer gets off, those people are gone. They don't go to other streams. They're like, yeah, not every single person is like that, but a good 80% of Twitch viewers tend to only watch one or two streams. And this is stats that Twitch has shown, that most people follow a lot of streams, but in reality, they only watch between 1 to 5 streams of their main streams that they go to, and they, like, on the occasion stop by, but they stay for like 5 minutes and then go to the streams that they actually want to watch. So, and as I said, Ninja put it in a great way. It's like, he was talking about Dr. Disrespect and all that, and Summit and all those, and he's like, he pulls whatever 4,000 viewers when he streams PUBG, whereas Dr. Disrespect will pull 20,000. When Dr. Disrespect gets offline, he doesn't get 20,000 new viewers coming to his stream. He gets, maybe 100 people trickling in. Like, he doesn't get a whole bunch of new viewers just because that streamer stopped streaming. And that's the same thing with anyone. It doesn't matter who they are, what content they're making. When that person gets off, most of the viewers get off Twitch. Because they, not everyone can spend their entire life on Twitch. So after they watch someone who streamed for like 5 hours straight, they're going to go do something else that they have to do in their normal everyday life. They're not going to, I'm going to use Ninja's, Joe Schmo stream, and it's something that, yeah, pay to win is a good way to put it, like the people, again, male streamers. But the second part that I want to also put on is that you can't blame titty streamers, and I keep putting that because that's just what everyone's been coining this thing right now, but you can't put the blame necessarily on them. The fact is I retweeted another video of another guy who was talking about our society as a whole, is that honestly we have a lot of people, a lot of young boys specifically, who aren't necessarily taught better on the internet, like with porn being so readily available and so many things being so readily available. We have a very hypersexualized generation, and those kind of people are the people who are going to these titty streamers and watching them, because the fact is they're not at an age right now, and they haven't been taught to I guess have a little bit more respect to other people. Yeah, and again, this isn't true for everyone. I'm just saying that this is something that we've seen a very large part. I mean, we have seen sex play a lot bigger role in our world nowadays than we have any other point, really. Um, and so, whereas you can blame whoever you want, the people taking, but it's people just taking advantage of the system. And maybe it's wrong that they're doing that, but at the same time, it's not wrong. Like, the only way we're gonna stop seeing titty streamers and stuff appearing on Twitch, if that's really what you want to get rid of, is everyone on Twitch having to stop watching those people for that reason. People are just giving the content that people want to watch nowadays. It's not something that it's you can't blame those streamers for them being the problem, because they're not the problem. The problem are all the people who are going to watch videos for that, and there's honestly nothing wrong with that. You know, I yeah, as I said, it hurts me a little bit seeing, you know, all is a very attractive lady doing yoga, and she gets 5,000 viewers, you know, and really her stream isn't much more than that. And but again, those 5,000 viewers, do I really want those people coming to my stream if they're watching her? The fact is one, no, I don't really, and two, like, it shouldn't matter, you know? Like, no one is stealing my viewers because they're deciding to go do yoga on stream or do a million giveaways. And as I said, women aren't the only problem here. It's not just women. Men and stuff are taking advantage of this system that other stream viewers and stuff like that are going to. So you can't just put all the blame on one gender or anything like that, because it's not any one gender's fault or anything like that. And as I said, I personally, like, yeah, it hurts me a little bit seeing those kind of people, because I take a lot of pride and effort into the content I create, you know, and that's me personally. This is a personal thing for me, is that I try and give as good content as I can. You know, I avoid streaming if I'm low energy, if I'm not feeling good, or if I said I was going to do something and all of a sudden I can't do it. I try and avoid doing those things, because the fact is that I don't want to give you guys low quality content. I try and make my stream look as good as I can. I try and bring as much energy to the stream I can. And yeah, I'm not going to do it 100% of the time, but that's something I pride in. So yeah, if I see, again, titty streamers, yeah, I am a little bit, like, it hurts me a little bit inside, but at the same time, I'm not putting the blame on them. As I said, they're just taking advantage of a societal problem that we have going on right now. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. You know, that's something that everyone has done forever, you know? And I, as I said, I want, I wish Twitch was a place that only allowed high quality content, but that's so subjective, and it's so not what people want to watch at the same time, you know? And take, for instance, Dr. Disrespect, I was talking about earlier. He's a phenomenal streamer. I have a lot of respect for the guy, but I personally don't like his content. I don't like the whole, his character is the whole stereotypical angry gamer, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, and people love watching that. They love watching the rage. I personally don't like doing that, but it doesn't make it mean that he has low quality content. His quality is super high. It's more than most people on Twitch. And that's why it's super subjective, and then there's nothing wrong with all the streamers that are going on today and all the streams, and it's a way that the fact is this is how it's going to be run, and honestly, it's not going to change for a very long time, and I don't know if I necessarily want it to change, because as I said, I don't want Twitch to be a place just for high quality people to succeed. That's not why I get into this. I try and promote streaming, and I try and get people to become streamers themselves, regardless of the quality. Like, people tell me, oh, I don't have a capture card, I can't stream. I tell them to stream anyways. Do you have an Xbox? They have the streaming built into the Xbox. Use that. Like, and they're like, well, I don't have a mic or a camera. I'm like, you don't need it. You can start streaming without it. Like, and again, you could consider that low quality, but a lot of times it's not about low quality, it's about the personality that you bring to the table as well. So even if you don't have a super high tech stream, it doesn't mean your quality is low. And I want Twitch to be a place for everyone to come. And that's the way I see this, is that we have an opportunity here to show the rest of the world that we are more welcoming than a lot of other parts of the world. A lot of other, all the cool kids and stuff, as we said in high school, put us down because you didn't like football or because you were a little bit different. All that stuff. Like, yeah, that sucks. And I can see where people are a little bit upset that we're starting to see these people are encroaching on Twitch and all these people that used to, again, put other people down and whatnot. But the fact is we have a chance here to be better than those people were. And I think we should be taking that opportunity to really make Twitch a welcoming place for every kind of person, every kind of personality, every kind of streamer, low quality, high quality, giveaways, don't give a shit about anything. Whoever you are, you should feel welcomed here, and you should be able to find a streamer that you feel welcome to. And I think I covered everything. I'll be honest. I might have a few more words that I'll pop off here and there, but this right here, this is like, I want to highlight this, and I'm gonna put this up on all my own medias and stuff like that, because I think it's good to get this kind of info out there, and I think the more the better, because as I said, I think we need to show support to everybody, regardless of our own selfish reasons and whatnot. And I think that's I guess one of the facts I can add on is, like, a lot of people who are worried about the attractive women, and again, there are always certain things that make your stream better looking for others. If you're an attractive guy, you might get more women coming to your stream. If you're an attractive woman, you might get more guys coming to your stream. It doesn't matter whether you're a woman or a guy. Like, you still have the same benefits as the other. And you can't be like, well, the demographic for Twitch is mostly male or female, because in gaming in general, that's not true anymore. We see just as many female gamers as we do male gamers, so you can't pull the demographic card or anything like that, because it's just it's not a factor in the gaming world anymore. So but yeah, and the people, as I said, the people who are worried about all this are honestly insecure about the stream, and they're, and again, I don't want to push those people down either, because trust me, I've gone through that plenty of times. I know what it feels like, where you hate the fact that there's certain people getting more followers than you or more viewers than you for doing the exact same thing that you're doing. I know exactly what that feels like, and I still go through that kind of stuff today. So I'm not trying to push anyone down, but it's, as I said, it's taken me a long time. I took pretty much a year and a half off streaming, because honestly, I was very self-conscious about my stream, and I was very just aware of just the lack of growth that my stream was having. But I'm back now because I love streaming as a passion, and I've accepted the fact that this is the way that it's going to be for a while. And if I truly want to make a change the growth, and I change that, I need to put the work in. I can't take the easy road out. And so but a lot of people haven't had that realization yet, and it takes people a long time to have that realization. No one starts out with 1,000 viewers. Okay, it's not something that ever happens. You have to work hard for this, no matter what you're doing. And the people who are worried about all these titty streamers and whatever, again, they're not going to go to your stream if those people start streaming. And second, a lot of those people are really worried about their own stream, and they're very self-conscious about their own growth and their own streams as a whole, that they want to try and push other people down in order to not necessarily feel good about themselves, but in hopes that it might help the stream in some way. And as I said, I do agree that we do see more of those kind of people coming up on Twitch, but there's nothing wrong with that. Like, but yeah, I think that's all I can say. I know I'm pretty much repeating myself at this point. So, and you guys know how I do that a lot. So, But that's my idea on it. I didn't read any of the chat while I was saying I want to get all my thoughts out, and then I'll read all the I'm gonna catch up on all the chat and stuff like that. But that's what I thought. As you know, again, take it as you will. Hate me for disagreeing with the guy or like me because I don't. Whatever it is, I don't really care. The point is this kind of info needs to be out there, and you need to. Everyone needs to know that Twitch is a welcoming place for every kind of content creator, no matter who they are. So, anyways, that's my thoughts on it. All right, I'm gonna catch up on chat.